All right, what's going on, beautiful people? My name is Dhruv Patel. I'm the founder of Command Shift Marketing, and today we're going to be nerding out on my website design cold calling process. Now, this is the process that I've been using to generate at least 10 to 20K in my website design business just from organic outbound outreach. So I'll show you exactly how that works and the automation that I'm using to make sure that I never have to do this myself. It is all automated through my VA. But if you're starting out, I really recommend you to do this on your own, learn the process, and then pass it on to a VA. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right. So first and foremost, we're going to look at a helicopter overview of how this process works, and then you can go ahead and implement it right away. If you do need any help, just message me on my Instagram or Facebook, and I'll happy to hop on a call with you and help you out as much as possible. All right, so let's get into it. So as you can see, this is a flow and a funnel of my website design cold calling process. Now, what I do first is now I have a VA who works for me full time, and all he does is extrapolates leads that needs either a website, they need better SEO, or they need or they're running paid advertising and they need a better landing page. And so he'll compile this on a spreadsheet. So once he checks all of that out, then at the end of the day, once he's done extrapolating these leads on Google, and by the way, if you want to learn how he's extrapolating these leads, I do have another video called 100% organic outreach method that I'm using to find these type of businesses that need website design improvement, right? So people or business owners who already have a website, but it looks like total crap and they would need a new one. So those would be low-hanging fruits, and that's why we go after them. And that's why I have my VA getting all that information. So when my cold calling team calls, before I used to cold call myself for all those leads, but now I have people doing that. But like I mentioned, if you're in a small agency, I highly recommend you to cold call all these leads by yourself, because what's going to happen is you're going to first learn all the knee-jerk reactions that everyone's throwing at you. If they say I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, you'll start to build up all these barriers, and then you'll know what to say right after they say that reaction. So you can close that sale at a much higher percentage, right? So your conversion rate goes up during cold calls. Anyways, once the VA finds leads, he puts them on an Excel sheet, and then the Excel sheet goes straight into my sales CRM. Now, I use GHL for my CRM. There's a link in the description below if you guys do want to check out what GHL, which stands for GoHighLevel, is. Honestly, using that automation system revolutionized my agency from being a 10K agency to now doing well over 40 to 50K per month in reoccurring revenue, just because it automates a lot of things. And it's not just like a funnel builder. It's not just like, building out your workflows. It just does everything for my business. So anyways, I'll make another video for that another day. But right now, once those leads are inputted into the CRM, they are automatically tagged, right? They're automatically tagged with either if they need a website design, if they need, new website, if they need a new landing page, or they need SEO work on their website. And once that's tagged, what we do is it will pop up straight into my call sheet for the next day, and I'll make my calls. So as you can see here, I make the first call. If the client doesn't pick up, no problem. I slide that contact to call one pipeline. Let's say if call one doesn't work, then I have a second call pipeline to make sure I know all the leads that I've called twice. And then if they don't pick up after the third call, then I put them into what we call a discovery, or sorry, if they don't pick up on the third call, this should be right here. We put them in a hero's journey sequence. And if they don't pick up on a third call, what we usually do is, this is actually wrong. This should go into the DND, which stands for do not disturb. All right. But let's say they do pick up on call too, and they say, hey, you know what? I wanted to chat more. I like what you guys are offering, because the first cold call shouldn't be pitching your product, talking about pricing. All you want to do is get them on an actual Zoom call, right? Face to face. So that's where the discovery call is. So if they say, all right, let's schedule the call, then what you do is actually put them in the discovery call in appointments tab, and then you actually schedule that appointment with them. Now, what's great about GHL and why I use that CRM system is because once you drag that lead from call to the discovery call appointments tab, it will automatically send off the appointment reminders to make sure that they actually show up for the call, right? So an appointment reminder will go 1 day before, so 24 hours before, and then 1 hour before, and they'll get an SMS 5 minutes before the call to make sure that they actually show up for the call, because I value my time very importantly. So I want to make sure that they actually show up, and this is worthwhile for both of us. Anyways, let's say they're on the call and they say, Drew, I'm not feeling it right now. I'm not interested. I'm not ready. I got to talk to my wife, all those good things. Well, no problem. What you want to do is actually put them in the hero's journey sequence. Now, what this hero's journey sequence is what we're going to do is create a drip campaign, email campaign, which is stuffed with case studies, stuffed with testimonials, stuffed with clients who had similar problems like them, and then how you overcame them using your marketing techniques, using website design, right? If someone's having conversion problems, well, it's usually not, the traffic might be good, their ads might be good, it's just that the landing page really sucks and you need to optimize it for conversions. So that's what you would pitch in this drip campaign, and all that would do is re-nurture them and get them to that point where they say, okay, I want a proposal. So anyways, the best case scenario is, let's say you're on the discoveries call, the one that's scheduled, and they say, yeah, it looks good, send me a proposal. Then what we do is slide them to a proposal tab, and then there's a proposal sequence, right, where an automatic proposal is sent to them. Once they sign it and paid, 100% obviously time to celebrate, because a paid client is the best feeling an agency owner could have. So really celebrate your wins. But if they say, in call 1, 2, 3 that never call me again, we'll just put them into a D&D tab. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is honestly, guys, a easy way to do 10K per month in your website design business. You can easily find a data entry VA for about $4 to $5 per hour. All you have to do is just get them to extrapolate these websites, or honestly, just do it yourself. I have a video, like I mentioned, which explains how to find these businesses on Google which need a new website. So just do that, compile a list of your own, keep calling them, use this as your sales pipeline, right? And make sure you make some drip campaigns. You don't even have to have this. Some people will look at this, honestly, and be like, oh, I need to make some emails before I start calling. Let me do that first, and then they'll totally forget about this. But don't be that person, right? I want you to take action. I'm showing you this inner side of my business because I want to help you and make sure that you succeed and hit that 10K mark per month in your website design business if you're not already hitting it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Please try it out. Let me know if this funnel process works for you. Now, once again, this is what works for my business and my team. You can always chop it up, edit it your own way. But first and foremost, what I really recommend you to do is take a helicopter overview of how your sales process looks like. Now, this is just one of my sales process, right? I have 5 other more. But take a look at what your overall sales process looks like, because then you can actually take a good helicopter overview of your business and see what's missing, right? I didn't know that I had to have a discovery call appointments column before I actually mapped everything out. Once you map everything out and you have a clear view of what you're trying to achieve, then you can actually play around with all the strategies. If you're just thinking inside your head, nothing is ever going to be executed. So I'll leave you guys off with that. Make sure, once again, that you actually try this out. Not in 2 days, not in a week. Try it out tomorrow. Let me know how it goes. And I wish you guys all the best. Thanks so much.